Hello, listeners, and welcome back to our Xennial Girl Summer movie edition.
Yay!
Yes, I'm Katie.
And I'm Dani.
And normally here on Generation in Between, we relearn, revisit,
and
remember. If I can remember all sorts of things from being 80s kids and 90s teens. And so the movie we're talking about today is kind of pushing closer to a young adulthood.
Yeah,
sure.
I was in college.
Yeah, I was.
You were in
at
high
the
school.
End of my high school years, and that movie is American Pie.
Yes, I was jamming to the soundtrack on the way here.
I have some stuff on the soundtrack. It's really
so good.
Some of the best songs in it aren't on the official soundtrack, though.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like James Lade isn't on there.
Oh, true.
There's one or two other. The Bare Naked Ladies, 1 Week isn't on there.
Yeah. What? Well, okay. So here's a fun fact.
Yeah.
If you go on Apple Music, you know how like you try to find a soundtrack and sometimes they don't have all the songs there?
Yeah.
So I went on Spotify and somebody made a playlist with all the songs.
That's smart.
So it was on that.
Got it.
So thank you, random listener on Spotify who made.
You meant like that listener listens to us also.
Oh yeah.
Wow,
well, I don't know. Maybe they do.
If that was you, listener, thank you.
Thank you. I don't remember what their username was, but
yes,
it was on there.
So I have all sorts of things. So I have obviously a summary. We're going to talk about the actors a bit.
Okay.
Because this was definitely a breakout film for a lot of them.
I cannot wait to talk about this.
Xennials.
Yeah.
And then I also have just a little bit of like cultural conversation and criticism about the movie at the time and now. And then you know how for books, we've been looking up book club discussion questions.
What? Do they have them for movies?
There are discussion questions for this one.
Oh, Lord.
I found like 20, and some of them I already had covered in my notes that we were going to talk about. So I picked a few.
But what are they for?
Just to...
Oh my God, do people have movie clubs like they have book clubs?
I actually have no idea. It looked like it might have been for a class, like a film class
Can you imagine watching that for a class? I mean,
like
I guess
a sociology class or something.
There's all kinds of things it applies to, but
I don't know. But it was like critical thinking discussion questions.
Critical thinking in American Pie?
Yes.
Okay.
You'll see.
I can't.
So hopefully we make it to those.
Okay. So before we start with your research, did you watch this by yourself?
Yes.
I bummer.
Had to.
You watched it early in the morning again?
Well, also, like my husband's been dog sitting and he wasn't home, and I could watch it maybe with my teens, but I wasn't.
Oh, no.
With my other kids.
Oh, awkward.
Really uncomfortable.
No.
So I kind of had to watch it by myself.
I mean, like, no. That would have been.
I watched it alone. Did you?
No, Troy and I watched it.
Okay.
We watched it the other night, and here's a funny, like, middle-aged lady fact. So I was like, hey, well, first of all, middle-aged people in general fact, then a middle-aged lady fact. So I said, Troy, I got to watch this. Was just a couple nights ago. I was like, I got to watch American Pie. Do you want to watch it? And he's like, yeah. And I was like, okay. Well, I got to watch it like tonight. Well, we had both worked out. We both need a shower. And he's like, well, it's like 8:00. He's like, and I got a shower and I was like, I know, right? Because you like wait too long to start a movie.
And then it's too late.
And it's a work night where everybody's get up. Well, not everybody, because the kids don't get up early right now, but grown-ups in the house have to get up early, namely Troy, because I don't have any early morning people right now. And I was like, well, it's okay. We'll get it. We'll get to it. And I was like, remember, this is a teen comedy from the 90s. It's not super long. Like, it's not like a 3-hour movie.
No. In fact, when it was like coming to the end, I was like,
it's over?
Wow.
Yeah.
It went really fast. Yeah.
So then the second funny part is, I was like, well, Cooper's like, are y'all watching it? Either I've talked about this before, downstairs on our big TV in the living room, because my house has like an open floor plan. So there's certain things we don't want to watch in that room where just anybody can wander through, because it's like the kitchen, the living room, it's all open, and then the bedrooms are, right there. And we're like, oh no, we're not watching that where you can just wander in at any time. That'd be awkward for everyone.
Yeah, especially on the big screen.
So we watched it upstairs in our in Troy's man cave / my workout area. But I was super sore that day from just workout and everything. So I was like, I need to lay here and stretch. The entire movie, I was stretching, or just, sometimes you're so stiff, just laying on the floor flat feels so good on your back.
Awesome.
And like the idea of sitting on a cushy couch just sounded like torture, And so I was either stretching or just laying straight back on the floor. And we're done with the movie. And my husband's like, You watched the whole movie on the floor. I was like, I know.
You're like, I know, isn't it great?
So we had a very lovely middle-aged viewing party, making sure we were done before 10:30.
And that you were
Adequately
stretched and grounded, and your mobility was peak mobility.
Oh so you watched it by yourself? Did you watch it super early?
I watched it super early.
Ooh.
I actually watched it out on our sofa bed because a kid had pulled it out and just not put it back yet, watching something, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to go because there's a big TV in that room.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm going to go watch it in there.
Okay, good for you.
And I did, and it was enjoyable.
What time was it?
I think I started at 4:45.
Oh my god.
4:45, yeah.
What?
But I guess what I didn't do. I didn't pay for it on Prime.
Hey.
Because it's on Paramount.
Oh, see, we don't have Paramount, so we did have to rent it.
Yep. So I searched it up first, and I was watching.
Well, I'm proud of you.
It still had, like had ad breaks.
Oh, well, that's
not
okay.
Many, though. Not too many.
I paid $1.50.
Okay.
We had a promo credit.
I love it. Oh, I love that.
I can't believe you watched. First of all, I can't imagine waking up at 4:30 by choice. And then second, I can't imagine watching somebody hump a pie on a kitchen counter at 4:30 in the morning.
I'll be honest, I didn't watch that scene closely. Like when it was happening.
Well, it's hard to miss it.
I just kind of like, I don't know, pet my dog or something.
And I have to remember when we get to that scene, remind me to say I remember it differently, and we'll talk about it.
Okay, sounds good to me.
Did you watch the rated version or unrated?
I must have been rated
because ours was unrated, and so I'm curious if it was different in yours. So we'll talk about when we get there. Let's not rush that scene.
Okay, let's not rush it. We shouldn't. Cool. Okay, so if you have not seen it, or it's been a while since you've seen it, this is the summary.
Oh, I can't wait to hear the summary. Let's go.
Of American Pie. Set in suburban Michigan, American Pie follows a group of 4 awkward but well-meaning high school friends, Jim, Kevin, Oz, and Finch, as they make a pact to lose their virginity before prom night.
Okay. Michigan, huh?
Yeah, I knew that.
We got a lot of Midwest things happening in fictional movies.
We do.
And books and such, TV shows.
Can I admit, I forgot that was the plot point, that they made the pact to lose
What? That's the whole movie.
I just, when I think about the movie, I guess I just didn't think about that. I was just like, oh, all these shenanigans happen to these guys. I don't know.
Pretty much if it's teenage boys in any movie, it's about something. Sex in some way, shape.
Yeah, that's true. But then when they had that scene where they're talking about it and like in the diner or
that's
whatever,
so funny. You forgot that.
I was like, oh yeah. It's an actual thing. It's not just like, I guess in my head over the years it had transformed to, it just kind of follows their sex lives, not that it was like a whole.
Did you see any of the sequels? Because the sequels are different, so maybe you're just getting them all entangled.
I saw the one where it's like summer break and they live in a house.
Like, well, they had a sequel. Excuse me, golly, they had a sequel, and then they had American Wedding, where
I really liked that one.
Him and that chick got married, and then
Michelle.
They had another one.
Yeah.
American Reunion. Then they kept having more, but they didn't have the same people.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's right.
Because when we pulled it up, there was like 12 movies, and I was like, okay, like maybe let it die, guys.
Yeah, it's okay. Like,
so you forgot. That's hilarious.
I forgot that part.
Okay.
I was watching it, which was really funny. So, sorry, there's even more. Ready?
Oh.
Each character sets out on a clumsy, cringeworthy, and hilarious journey toward manhood, love, and self-discovery with widely different results. Their quest is filled with embarrassing moments, unexpected romantic turns, and more than a few missteps involving pastries, web cameras, and strict parents.
Was that AI generated, or was that?
I don't think so. I got it off
or maybe
IMDb.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Strict parents. Who had the strict parents? They were like, no parents.
The dad, Jim's dad, is my freaking favorite. I love him.
I love him, and I appreciate
Eugene
him
Levy.
So
you're a
much
treasure, Canadian treasure.
So good. One of the critical questions is about him.
I just freaking love him.
Yeah. So,
and it's before we start. Wasn't it funny watching it as a parent of teenagers?
In fact, there was one scene that made me really sad. Do you know the one I'm thinking of?
Made you sad?
Where they're going to different colleges and they break up. Because I was thinking about our kids.
Oh, well, yeah. I didn't even think about that. I kept thinking about how awkward moments are.
Right.
When you find things you don't want to find.
Yep.
And it's always usually like, I can think of, I'm not going to blast either of my children on here with those kind of things, but I can think of several times I look at Troy and be like, tag, you're it. I cannot.
I cannot.
Like,
Will not. Yeah.
Tag out on this
Oh, yeah.
one.
Oh, yeah.
But there's been plenty I've had to deal with that, and I'm like super awkward. And I just thought the dad was chef's kiss.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Yeah. Exactly. Like trying his best to be approachable, but also it's like making the awkwardness so much worse.
Gives him the porn.
Yeah.
And there he's like, and this one is called Shaved. And you can see the camera angle is focused.
I know. It's like so matter of fact about it.
And then poor Jim is like, yep, Dad, yep, I see it. Great. Thanks.
Close it up. Get out of my room. I know. He was great. I loved him. Okay, so American Pie was released. It was a summer movie, July 9th, 1999.
Yeah.
And it was directed and co-directed by brothers Paul Weitz and Chris Weitz, but it was written by someone named Adam Hers, and he says it was based on his own high school experiences and like whatever with his friends.
I want to know if the pie thing's real.
Me too. I don't know if I know.
Because even Troy and I talked about that. I was like, I mean, boys do some weird things when they're figuring sexuality out, but that's
pretty far. But I mean, hey, the only thing harmed, I guess, was a pie. So...
Well, I just thought I gotta wait. I keep jumping ahead. I'm so excited to talk about this movie.
So it did have a budget of $11 million.
Dang.
But it made over $235 million.
Holy smokes. I remember going to see it. Do you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And I thought it was great.
Oh, yeah. So did I.
And it had an R rating.
Yeah.
Which it almost had an NC-17.
I believe that.
Which probably the unrated maybe is that version. Because they had to recut the pie scene to make it rated R.
Well, okay. Since we're there, let's talk about it. And what I remember him with the pie.
Yes.
Was he was standing up and you saw his butt. I
remember. That's what I saw this time, too.
He was standing up and had the pie in the butt. Yeah. The one we watched, which I was like, I swear I remember this different. And the reason why is because one of my roommates at the time had a huge crush on Jason Biggs. Okay. Anyway, so she like loved that because she saw his cheeks. But anyway, I won't put your name on blast either, my friend. So the one we saw, he was laying on the kitchen counter and like humping the pie.
That must be the NC-17 one. I mean, because I don't remember.
You still saw his cheeks,
right?
But he was laid out on the counter.
Oh my god!
Literally humping the pie.
Wow.
That's where we're like, okay, like the windows are open, like the front door's right there. You're just gonna lay on the counter? I mean, Troy goes, he could have taken it to his room, I guess.
Right. Like, I guess, shut the door or something.
I mean, that would make more sense. And then be like, oh, I ate the pie.
But we're trying to make sense.
I know. But it's supposed to be stupid.
At its core makes no sense.
I know. It's supposed to be dumb.
But you're totally right.
Okay, so that's interesting. So yours was different.
Mine was, I think, like
the first
one I saw.
But I mean, he's doing the same thing.
I kind of get it, though. I feel
Is it because it was more explicit?
Yeah, I think so.
Like you just see his.
Not that you can't
know what he's doing.
Do that standing up, but yeah, probably.
I mean, it was a lot.
Yeah, I think it was more.
And then I was like, God, that poor actor. Like, I don't know. I would do some dumb shit like to do a show or a movie or something, but I don't know if I could hump a pie on screen.
I don't think I could.
I think I would have when I was his age.
Yeah.
Because I've been like, whatever, I don't care. But now I'd be like, I might get an infection. I don't want to do that.
That seems very bacteria laden.
Give me a rash.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that.
No thanks. Yeah. I mean, and that was, so he was an established actor by then for other reasons. He was actually, when we get into a little more about him, he was actually nominated for a daytime Emmy.
For what?
When he was 12. He was on, I believe, General Hospital.
I was going to say, it was soap opera, yeah. Wow.
So he'd been acting like really since he was young and like a pretty good actor. So I don't know if him saying yes to like a scene like that is that he was just a really good actor and like, that's fine. That's what my
Well,
character
he was
would
young
do.
too. Like,
or if he's just like, that's funny. Sure.
I mean,
Or pay me. I don't care.
I mean, he did a lot of funny shit that was ridiculous.
Lot.
The dancing was the best.
His dancing.
Oh my God.
Gosh, I love it.
The best.
So good. So quickly we'll touch on the soundtrack.
Okay.
So the official
so
ones we have Third Eye Blind,
Yes.
New Girl, Tonic, You Wanted More, Blink 182, Mutt, Sugar Ray, Glory, Super Transatlantic, Super Down. I don't know if I know that one.
I don't know. The one that I sing all the time is the Blink 182 one, because that's the one that goes,
that one's good.
She's up and waiting for more. You know that one?
Yeah.
And I don't know the rest of the words.
That's how it
and that's how I sing the rest of the song. Na, 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 na. Yeah.
Gotcha. Dishwalla,
Super Down. I don't know.
I say Dishwalla? Dishwalla, Find Your Way Back.
Yeah, they're so good. I've seen like 3 of them at a 90s music fest.
Really?
Dishwalla was there, Tonic was there, and Blink 182 was there.
Dang.
Oh, wait. Good. Was it? Yeah, anyway, keep going.
Like, okay. Good Morning Baby, Dan Wilson and Bic Runga. I don't know.
That I don't know. I don't remember.
Shades Apart, Number 1. Offspring, Want You Bad. The Offspring, excuse me.
I don't like The Offspring.
Just in general, you don't like to
I just always thought they were obnoxious sounding.
That's fair. That's totally fair.
I have no valid reason. Just
no
don't
reason.
Like them.
They're obnoxious. The Loose Nuts, Wishin'.
I don't know that one either.
Look,
I was like, the soundtrack's banging. And I'm like, I don't know what that is. But it's like those songs, I don't know the title or who sings it, but when you hear it,
yeah, exactly,
you know it.
Yeah, or like, I'll hear a song and I'll immediately think of a movie scene it was from.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And I'm like, oh, that reminds me of Forrest Gump.
Because the song I was just singing is the song he hears when he's running from his house to his friend's house to watch Nadia on the computer.
Just so funny.
And then he hears it again when he's running back to join in the fun.
That's the one. Bare Naked Ladies was on the official, but for Say What You Say.
Yeah.
And then Into the Mystic by Van Morrison. And then other notable songs used in the movie, not on the album, Laid by James, which is like such a good song.
And Mrs. Robinson.
Mrs. Robinson. Flagpole Sitta.
Yeah. That song that's Harvey Danger.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was jamming to that on the way here.
And then Here's to the Night, an Eve 6 song. And they did use that in later sequels as well. So cool. Okay. So on to the cast. Jason Biggs.
Yes.
Jim Levinstein.
Jim.
He is a Xennial. He was born in 78.
Okay.
And he began acting as a child, as I said. He was on the soap opera. Oh, excuse me. The soap opera As the World Turns.
How dare you?
Which I don't think is still on anymore.
Girl, I don't be knowing. All I knew was Young and the Restless because my grandma watched that like cray.
My mom watched Days of Our Lives.
I watched that in college.
And I can still turn that on and know what's going on because it's the same families.
Are you serious?
The Bradys and can't think of the other ones. But yeah, a lot of the same characters are there.
Remember when they had the whole possession storyline?
With Hope?
No, it wasn't Hope. It was
Marlena.
Marlena was possessed. And for like a whole summer, like everybody was like entranced by this dumbass possessed lady on this soap.
Oh my God.
And that was like in the early 90s, maybe?
Probably. Maybe the mid.
What a weird time.
Okay, so other things he's known for, Saving Silverman.
Yeah.
I love that movie. My Best Friend's Girl. And then he also voiced Leonardo in the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles animated series.
Oh, look, we were talking about Corey Feldman. He was also a turtle voice, but in the movie.
And then he was on Orange is the New Black.
I've never watched that show.
Oh, you would like it.
I know.
I mean, you will. It's still like a bummer because it's like women in prison and you get to know them and like them and you're like, oh. But it's written really well. And he's really good in it.
What does he do in it?
His girlfriend is
in jail.
His fiance.
Okay.
And so he's kind of like the dutiful boyfriend for a few seasons, but then his storyline kind of turns.
Don't tell me.
I won't.
I'll watch it one day. It's on my never-ending list of shit I need to watch.
You'll like it. When you start watching it, you'll be like hooked. Okay. So then we had Allison Hannigan, who was Michelle,
Buffy.
the band camp girl.
Yes.
She was born in 74. And she also began acting as a kid at age 4.
Wow.
She started doing TV commercials and then moved to Los Angeles to pursue it full-time at age 11.
Man, these parents are nice.
Mm-hmm. She was in
Because I'd be like, sorry.
Yeah, at age 11. So in 88, so she would have been 14. She was in My Stepmother is an Alien alongside
Oh
Dan
my
Aykroyd
God.
and
Yes.
Basinger.
I remember that. Yeah, because Kim
She was in
Basinger
there.
was the stepmom.
She was in that movie.
Is it Basinger or Basinger?
Kim
Basinger.
Basinger. I don't know. Kim Basinger. I think
because I always be saying shit wrong, so it ain't me.
Basinger. I'm not saying it the same way.
I know you're saying it 4 different ways. Which way is it?
I don't know.
Okay, we'll look that up next time.
We will. But then she had her breakout role, Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Yeah, she was Willow.
She was Willow, and she was Buffy's best friend and one of the first major LGBTQ plus characters played on network television.
Yep.
And then she, after American Pie and after Buffy, played Lily Aldrin, a sweet, feisty, funny kindergarten teacher on How I Met Your Mother.
See, I never watched that show either.
She was good on that show.
And that's one that I feel like I missed because it was like at a weird time of life or something. Like, were we having kids then? I don't know. Yeah, probably somewhere around there.
I didn't like religiously watch it, but it was one that my husband liked and my father-in-law also liked. So like sometimes we would just like, if he was over, we would watch it with him. So I kind of picked up on the storyline.
Yeah, I missed out on that and Big Bang Theory.
Okay.
Did you watch that one ever?
Same thing, like not religiously myself, but it was on like when
I've never watched this.
A lot of people have, and I'm sure there's something to this, problems with How I Met Your Mother, particularly for Neil Patrick Harris's character. You're supposed to
Barney,
like
and that
him.
his name,
yeah, because he's a womanizer, but it still kind of shows tactics of womanizing and glamorizes it in a way, even though the other characters are like, oh, Barney, you're terrible, but like every time
but isn't that like every show?
He's got like a scheme
from that time.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I've never watched it, so I haven't.
Theory so much.
I have no.
But that one for
okay,
sure.
Well, that's good to know.
Yeah, because they were all kind of like, their whole thing was they were sexually awkward. The Big Bang Theory
guys. Right.
Whereas, Barney was just, I don't know, a sociopath or something.
Okay.
I don't know. Cool. All right, moving on. Sean William Scott as
God,
Stifler.
Stifler's the best.
Stifler stands the test of time.
And you know why it is? Because as soon as he came on, like Troy and I were dying, and we're like, yes. And I said the reason why he's so funny is because everybody knew at least one person who was Stifler.
Yes.
Everybody. Troy and I could think of 2 at least.
Exactly.
And one we both knew. So like it was like, my favorite is how he would suck me beautiful.
It was like the whole time after he heard about Oz's encounter.
Just did not let anybody let it go.
Nobody off the hook. He was going to make you embarrassed. He was going to say what he wanted to say.
And he's just terrible, which is why he's hilarious.
Which is why he's funny. Because he's, unapologetically terrible. Yeah. So his backstory was interesting to me. He grew up in Minnesota, one of 7 children.
Woo.
And then he moved to Los Angeles after high school to pursue acting, to like make it out there. He worked at Home Depot. Oh, where did my notes just go?
Uh-oh, tech problems. But I saw that Taco Bell app.
Yeah, did you see that? It was Taco Bell interrupting me and like, it's dinner time, lady. Oh, we're back. Okay. But now I'm going to have Taco Bell on the brain. Okay, so
me
he
too.
worked at Home Depot, and then he was in a few commercials, including a Sunny Delight ad.
Okay.
But after Stifler, and then he was in the sequels, of course. Like, that was his breakout role. And then he was in a whole bunch
Was he in
of
Road
other
Trip?
movies. He was in Road Trip, which was in 2000. He was in Dude, Where's My Car?
Oh, my God. With, what's his face?
Mm-hmm.
Ashton
Kutcher.
Yeah. Like we're on a first name basis.
Yeah. Ashton. Road Trip, yes. Evolution, which was a sci-fi comedy with David Duchovny. I don't remember that one.
What?
The Rundown with Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Okay, I'm assuming these were not blockbuster hits.
Must not have been, or at least they didn't stand the test of time. And then he was in Role Models, which was a critically acclaimed comedy with Paul Rudd. Never seen that.
What is wrong with us today? We're like, we don't know. We don't
like
know what
blank.
That is. We don't know anything.
But here's one. He was also the voice of Crash in Ice Age from 2000.
Oh, that's great. I didn't know that either. That's
Yeah.
fun. I love cartoon voice
That's the flex
surprises.
there, to be like, I am that cartoon
That's
character.
so fun.
That's super fun. So, yeah. So
how
that's him.
ironic to be known as Stifler and also
Crash. Also, I'm an animated Ice Age character. Okay, so Chris Klein.
Chris Klein.
I was always an Oz stan.
Because he's hot.
Maybe everyone is, but yes, hot, athletic, all the things. So after this, well, the same year that American Pie came out, he was in Election with Reese Witherspoon.
Yes. And he dated Katie Holmes.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember that.
He did. And he was in Rollerball in 2002 with LL Cool J. And then he was actually in the war drama We Were Soldiers with Mel Gibson.
Didn't realize that.
Yeah. A few others on here. And then he's been on a bunch of different like TV shows for different things, including right now he's presently on Sweet Magnolias, which is on Netflix. It's been on since 2020. In fact, a local girl from Brevard is on that show.
I've never watched that because it gives me, like, when I see snippets of it, I'm like, that looks kind of Gilmore Girly, and that's not my scene. That's not my scene.
I think it is, yeah.
Yeah, I'll stay away.
But he's on there. He's
good for him.
Yeah, good for him.
Does he still look good?
Mm-hmm. I think
he's one of those people who's probably timeless.
Timeless.
Like Joshua Jackson.
Yeah. Chris Klein and Joshua Jackson.
He's another one that you could probably think of somebody he reminds you of. Because Troy's like, who does he look like? I said, I think he's just one of those people.
Yeah, I agree with you.
You know?
Yeah, I agree. And then his like attitude too, like just reminds you of somebody.
Yeah.
You know, somebody you know.
Yeah.
Then Thomas Ian Nicholas was Kevin.
Yeah, Kevin. Yeah,
and he was pretty well established for this movie, Rookie of the Year.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna. That's what we knew him for. Yeah,
A Kid in King Arthur's Court, which was 95, and then he was in Halloween Resurrection in 2002, and he is still working on indie films, and he's a producer.
Okay,
so he stayed in the industry.
All right, Kevin.
Then Eddie K. Thomas, Paul Finch. Was in Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle.
Oh my god! Yes.
And then he was in another one called Venus in Vegas.
Yeah,
And then he is the voice of Barry Robinson on American Dad.
Okay, well that's fun.
I can hear it
now. I like cartoon voice surprise
You're
things.
So excited about that.
I know, that's neat.
Tara Reid.
Oh yeah. What happened? I told Trey, I said, what happened to her? He's like, remember she had some like problems. I was like, yeah, I forgot about that.
Some like substance issues and mental health issues. She's kind of out of the spotlight now, but I think doing well. But I forgot that before this movie, she was in The Big Lebowski. So she was kind of already known too.
And then she was everywhere after this.
Everywhere. Josie and the Pussycat.
Yeah, she was everywhere.
The Van Wilder movies, of which there are a bunch. My Boss's Daughter. That's another one with Ashton. Do you remember that one?
Yeah. Yeah. And she was just one of those, like, just one of those blonde, pretty.
Kind of like, I can see her face from Varsity Blues. What's her name? I can see her face and can't think of her name.
Oh, Allie Larder. Yeah.
Her.
She was one of those.
That. Yeah.
But she has that unique voice. So does Natasha Lyonne, who is also.
Oh, I love Natasha Lyonne. And she's in Orange is the New Black too. And she's on that other show. Oh my gosh, I can't think of the name of it.
She's in a big show right now. I just heard an interview with her with Amy Poehler on Amy Poehler's podcast. And I could just listen to her talk all fucking day.
I love her voice.
It's just so unique. And it's the best.
So good. Mina Savari.
Yeah.
Who I just kept hearing Flowers in the Attic every time she opened her mouth. Listeners, because I listened to her read that audiobook for Xennial Girl Summer. Same year that this came out, she was in the critically acclaimed American Beauty.
There's so many problems in that movie. Oof. Ouch.
She's been in Day of the Dead, Loser, Sugar and Spice, Spun. Never heard of any of those. Wow. But then there's Shannon Elizabeth. Nadia. She was in Scary Movie in 2000. After this was kind of her breakout role too. She was like known as like a model.
I mean, breakout for sure.
Breakout, all the
nude and all the things.
All the things. So she was in Scary Movie, Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back in 2001.
That's right.
And then she was briefly in Love Actually.
Yeah.
And then she has also made a ton of guest appearances on things like That 70s Show, and she was also in Dancing with the Stars.
Okay. All right.
Which I could see.
Oh, yeah. I mean, she's a model, obviously. I forgot how hot she was.
Mhm.
Obviously, because that's not what I was looking at in that movie.
Right.
I was looking at Oz. Like,
As
and
we
she
all
took
were.
when she took her clothes off, I was like, I mean,
Yeah.
obviously she's a model. Nobody in high school looks like that, and most adults don't
Nobody
look like in the
life
world.
looks like that.
Like,
Like,
I was like, okay, like,
yeah.
come on.
Yeah. Yeah. In its body
In a
and
jealous
face.
way. Like, I'm
Right,
not shaming
exactly.
her.
No,
I'm
not
not
at
shaming her.
all.
I'm saying,
It's
come
body
on.
and face.
Correct.
Too. Like, her face is gorgeous.
Right.
So it's, yeah.
She's in that like 0.0001% of
She could have
people.
been in that Porky shower scene.
Yeah.
She's in that group.
Well, except that was in the 70s, so she wasn't.
Oh, right.
Wouldn't have been shaved like
No.
her famous line.
True. I take it back. She couldn't have been in the Porky shower
But I had
scene.
to put the razor blades down.
She's cut from Porky's. I saved you there. Okay. So, fun facts and
Fun
trivia.
facts.
We already talked about the pie scene. It almost got that NC-17. It almost got the entire movie an NC-17 rating, so they had to recut it.
I want to know, because I thought that it had to do with like nudity
Seeing
moments.
the body part.
And you still see the same part. Like, you don't see his wiener. I know you hate that.
I laugh when you say that. Oh, I can't.
Like, you don't. You just see his butt. I guess it's just more detailed action.
Must be. I guess I didn't look too deeply on that, but I would guess yes. That it was too much
humping,
like stimulating the act maybe in that one.
I don't know. Who knows? Ratings are weird.
Ratings are strange.
They're weird how they have qualifications.
Strange. Okay, Sean William Scott Stifler was only paid $8,000 for this movie.
What?
Which I would take $8,000, but I'm just saying, yeah.
I mean, surely he's got more sense.
Of course.
Yeah.
I mean, it obviously.
Wow.
Yeah, but that was his initial, like, be in our movie, we'll pay you $8,000. Yeah.
That's crazy.
And then we know already this, but Allison Hannigan's "This One Time at Band Camp" line became an instant catchphrase. I mean, even now, like I couldn't, when my kid started in marching band and he had to go to band camp, that's all I could think of in my brain. And now he's old enough for me to be like, oh yeah, you should watch this movie. Yeah.
Which he doesn't care about this movie, I'm sure. But
right. Same thing.
Yeah.
And my daughter's like very talkative, and she'd get back from band camp and be like, and then at band camp,
you're like dying on the inside.
We played the snare drum, and I'm like, oh,
okay.
And then at band camp, I got my hat, and I was just like, oh. But,
and see, Kaden is the opposite. Yeah. You say, "How was your day?" Fine.
So there you go. You're not gonna have.
He never had a one time at band camp.
That's really funny. Okay, so the script was originally titled, sort of, untitled teenage sex comedy that can be made for under $10 million, which was a joke by the writer. Like he's brainstorming, what's an untitled teen sex movie I can make for under $10 million? And that was the title for a bit. And
that's
actually
awful.
Kept it for a while.
That's horrible.
It's awful. So obviously that wasn't what it was when it came out.
You said sorta, and I'm like, how do you sorta be the name and sorta not?
Because I mean, it didn't.
But I get it.
Yeah. So the film was shot in just 6 weeks, not in Michigan, mostly in California. Yeah,
6 weeks.
It's pretty fast. Let's see. The cast has remained friends throughout filming, and years later during sequels and press tours, most of them are still like good friends.
Oh, I love that.
I know, I love that too. It was one of the first R-rated teen comedies to reach massive box office success in like the late 90s, mid to late 90s, because like Clueless wasn't R-rated.
Right.
Like the R-rated ones.
Well, because you didn't have them. I feel like remember how we said Porky's was the American Pie of its generation?
Yeah.
Because I feel like you had Porky's, and then their sequels and Porky's was a big hit.
Mm-hmm.
And then their sequels, and then you had like some Fast Times at Ridgemont High, but those were not. And we're watching that next. That's our next one. You already watched.
I already watched it. I think I have to watch it again.
Did you forget?
Ago. Yeah, I think so. But I took notes.
That's okay.
But even then, I probably should rewatch it.
Because I think that I can't remember if there had been anything this like quote unquote raunchy, because everybody's definition of what that is.
Yeah, it changes, but I don't think so.
It had been a while.
I think it'd been a bit.
It had been a while
Yeah.
since we had one. I mean, with lots of nudity and lots of sex.
And like literally every plot point is sex
is
based.
totally about like the whole movie.
Yeah, I agree.
The funny thing was watching this was more fun to me than watching Porky's.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's not, I feel like there's parts of this that were way worse.
Yeah.
But I think because we have that nostalgia piece of where we were in life when we watched it, and we knew, well, I mean, I had seen Porky's, so I knew I was coming, and I had seen it younger too. But and it was like our generation, like it happened during our
time to
teen years. Yeah. So maybe that's why.
I'm sure why. And seeing ourselves in like the clothes they were wearing
and the music and like
stuff,
yeah,
like remembering that like that's how like the scene with the webcam, for him to see what's happening on the webcam, he literally has to go somewhere else. Like you don't just
with a computer
phone, you don't just go to your laptop, like
yeah,
no, you have to like go run down the street to your friend's house,
right?
So it just all of that nostalgia. And then for me, like the Midwest, like his house looked like my house.
Oh, sure.
Like, you know, like
sure,
that part of it too was very
like
nostalgic as well. So I think and that's what we talk about on Nostalgic or Problematic.
I know
sometimes the nostalgia kind of puts a little bit of a glaze on it.
Well, since we're talking about the webcam, let's go ahead and get that out of the way.
Go ahead.
Let's talk about that whole scene.
Okay.
Because that, like Troy and I were talking about it, and we were saying that movie still holds up. Like we still enjoyed it. Like it was still fun, still funny.
Yes.
That one scene where he's pretty much breaking the law, videoing someone against their own will, but also the most preposterous thing
it's
that
so
she's just changing clothes and wanders around. Yeah. Like, what? And then gets out porn and starts masturbating.
Right.
Was that in yours?
Yeah, that was.
Okay. I wasn't sure because I was in the unrated. Because I'm like, I don't remember that happening. But then I was like, oh, well, yeah, duh. Because then he comes back.
Right.
Like, Nadia. But obviously it's supposed to be outlandish. So don't come for me. I know.
And maybe that's why it didn't feel at the time, and even rewatching it, it doesn't feel super predatory, even though it is, because she is so just like, I don't know, seems comfortable in her nudity in this unusual place and sexuality.
I don't know. Like,
I'm not saying it's right, but I'm saying it almost disarms the viewer.
Right. But that's the one piece that I think is the biggest problem in the whole thing.
Huge.
Setting up to film somebody. But then Karma gets him because people see him not only dance horribly in his boxers.
So bad.
But 2 times let his load out before he was ready.
Yes.
2 times.
And that almost tempers it a little too.
I know.
Like,
and
it's
maybe
not one-sided. I mean, he knew that he thought
he thought it was covered.
Yeah, that's true. But it is his camera. So it's not someone doing it to him. It's his doing that makes people see that. So you do, like you said, you do kind of think he gets his retribution a little bit, which makes you feel a little better. But at the end of the day,
and then they're still friends. And she was like, because then she had to move, but at the end of the movie, they're like talking to each other, and it's like, you wouldn't be pissed the fuck off.
I guess not.
I mean, I don't know.
And I think because it's written that she's not, that's the disarming part. Like,
I guess whatever.
We don't get mad at him either because we're like, well, she doesn't care. Which still doesn't change that it's totally wrong.
I guess it just hit me way more now watching it and bothered me way more now than it did back then.
Sure.
Maybe because now we're so in the depths of like the horrible shit that happens on the internet without you knowing. You know what I'm saying?
Totally. Yeah, and I think especially at that time in 1999, it was sort of your worst nightmare scenario.
Yeah.
That your computer's doing something or a computer's doing something and you don't know. Like when we were first using webcam, like, is it on? Is it off? Is it on? You know, like, well,
Some
Shit,
people.
we do that on here. We're like,
My
where
God.
are we live streaming? What is uploading?
Speaking of, do you remember during the pandemic? I would still look this up sometimes just to laugh. Do you remember the video? And it was like court, and the lawyer could not get the cat filter off.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Oh my God. It's so funny.
And then he's like, I look like a cat right now. That's not what I really look like. That is
but
one.
That would be me. That would totally be me.
I
That
can't.
happens to me with I'm doing a camp this week, and I'm trying to run the like tech for the kids and toggling between it and playing like the wrong song, and then I'll like restart their song instead of go to the next one. And they're like, Miss Katie.
I know, it's our curse.
Just hit the one button. And I'm like, I know.
Kaden, I like downloaded the wrong app for some you know how like you have to authenticate like all this bullshit all the time.
All the time.
And I was just like clicking the first one. I'm like, Kaden, it's not working. He's like, Mom, that's the wrong one. I was like, okay. So then he's like telling Troy, he's like, you got to watch Mom when she's old. She's going to fall for all these scams. I was like, it wasn't a scam. It was really an app. It was just the wrong one.
You wouldn't have gotten in because you would have had the wrong code. That's funny. But like, also, hey.
But also probably because I don't know technology, whatever. All right. Well, okay. Well, I thought we'd have a lot more to say about that.
I guess not.
It's just. Then wait, I'm not done talking about this. Hold on, I want to laugh a little bit more. I didn't notice this in the beginning. When I first watched this, numerous times because this is one I had like on DVD probably. I did not notice when he's doing his little dance. She's literally sitting there yawning and not paying attention, and I just thought that was hilarious.
Yeah, because he's like fighting for his life.
I know he is like jamming it out, and like his wiener's flopping in his boxers as he's like jamming. And then she's like, "Well, I do like your magazines."
You not so much.
I didn't pick up on the humor of that when I first watched it, probably because his dancing is just so hilarious.
It kind of takes over the scene.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, because Troy's like, "Look at her yawning." I was like, "Oh my God, I never noticed that." It was really funny.
That's really good.
Like, I'm totally not interested in you.
Okay, so we can keep talking about parts of the movie through our questions to discuss. This one's interesting. That's why I left this one in here. The good girl archetype. Talk about Michelle's character arc. How does her initial portrayal as the quirky, seemingly innocent band camp girl evolve? And what does her later relationship with Jim suggest about challenging stereotypes or expectations?
That is some kind of deep question for this silly movie.
I really went for it.
I mean, you just dug on in there.
Yeah, I did.
What was it? Just like how she changes. Like
how she changes and how does it like fight against the stereotype of like the good girl
I think it's pretty obvious. Like you think the whole time, like you feel bad for her and he feels bad for her and she's annoying and she's nerdy. And then he's like, and she's like, so when are we going to do it?
Yeah, I'm getting antsy. Well, she's like, let me tell you the sexual story.
Yeah.
And then she's like, we're playing spin the ball. And you can see him like excited and then like, oh.
And then he's like, oh my God.
And then out of nowhere she says the thing about the flute and it's all downhill or uphill, downhill. I don't know.
Isn't there one in the sequel, like he goes to pick her up from band camp or something?
Yes. That's the one where it's like summertime.
Okay.
And she's like a counselor at band camp or something. He goes to pick her up. And there's a part, all I remember is him like marching around, like playing a horn for some reason.
Oh my God. Yes.
In like super short shorts.
Yes.
I forget why. Something like someone was supposed to play, but he was like deaf. And,
what? Yeah. I don't remember that.
It's like a whole thing. So then Michelle looks up and it's like him and not the right guy.
Stop.
Like, what is he doing?
Wow, you remember a lot.
I know. I haven't even watched that one again. I forgot the whole plot through line of this one, but that's okay. Okay, so that one we'll move on. Okay, so this one's good.
Okay.
Explore Jim's portrayal of masculinity and vulnerability. While he's often depicted in embarrassing or sexually focused situations, are there moments where his vulnerabilities or genuine desire for connection are evident?
I mean, hello, we just talked about two.
Did just talk about two. And then this part, How does his relationship with his father
Oh,
challenge
Lord.
traditional notions of masculinity?
I love the dad. Well,
Me
first
too.
of all, speaking of the parents, the very beginning
With the
scene
mom.
when he's with the porn on the TV
He's
and the
like,
sock.
yeah.
But like once they figure out what it is, why wouldn't they just leave? Like they're just standing there. Like
Yeah.
they pull the pillow and she's like, "Oh my God." And they're just like, I'm like, I would be booking my booty out of there,
Yeah.
being like, I can't look at this like awkward weirdness. I'm not trying to.
I think her acting was that she kept trying to leave and something would catch her ear.
No, she just stood there.
And then the dad shows up and she's like, I think he's watching something illegal.
I love the dad though, because he tries really hard to like have a heart to her. And like teenage boys, you have one. I now will have two in a few days. They do not want most of the time to talk about sex with their parents.
No.
Okay.
Of course not.
I can't speak on if girls do because I don't have girls, but they do not. And it does like the dad's trying so hard not to be awkward, but he is. So like he doesn't want to be doing it, but he tries so hard. And he's
trying to be like a good dad.
And the scene where they're looking at the family picture.
Oh my God.
And he's like, you do want a partner, right?
You don't want to just keep doing this.
Just keep mad. And he's like, your uncle does it like 5 to 6 times a day. Oh, I was dying because you just try. Like, I mean, I've had awkward conversations with my kids, and so does my husband, and you just do your best.
You do.
The porn one was the funniest. Not with my kids. I'm in the movie.
In the movie, yeah. Oh, I know. When he's like trying to.
He like went and bought him.
Yeah. It's almost like now that you're like kind of giving me all these examples of the dad in the movie, I never thought about this before. It's almost like he was concerned, not that like his son was a sexual being, but that everything was kind of not focused on another person.
Yeah.
Because he's like, you see what it looks like in the pictures? This is what you have to look forward to, like with the person. You know, I don't know.
I know. And it's so weird too, because that was the early days of the internet.
Yeah.
Like you saw how long it took for him to upload his terrible picture.
Uh-huh.
And like, so that was probably like, not that they don't still have porn mags, but they do. They'll probably always will. But that was kind of like the dying day of.
It really was, yeah.
Of shaved.
Of shaved. It was the end. It was the last.
Well,
issue.
Because it's weird because you think of like our generation when you first saw like images like that, it was in a magazine or something. Like it was very rare you saw that in a film. You saw it on like the Crazy Channel, like he saw, like he had, or Cinemax, or
right.
But now it's click, click, click. There it is.
The thing. And that's what makes that scene funny to watch now.
Yeah.
Because I can remember like
about
it or trying to find it, people trying to find it, and now it's like, why would you ever do that?
It's like our kids would watch this movie and be like, that seems like a lot of work.
Why is he even bothering? Yeah. 100%.
I don't know. I thought the dad was hilarious.
So good. And he's really good in the follow-up movies, which apparently I remember a lot about.
He's just a good actor.
Yeah.
And he is like, so we watched Best in Show like a few weeks ago, just because I don't know why, because we love Christopher Guest, and anyway. I forgot how many projects Eugene Levy and Catherine O'Hara have done together.
Yeah.
Because they used to perform together. They're both from Canada, right? And they used to perform and improv together. And they are so good together.
Yes.
Like, it is just comedic gold when they are in the same room together.
So funny. And then obviously
literally
Schitt's Creek was
oh my God.
So funny.
But they were in all those Christopher Guest movies together. They were in Schitt's Creek. They were in some other, but anyway, that's neither here nor there. But I love him. He's just funny.
Love him too.
Put him anywhere. He's hilarious.
Put him anywhere. He'll be funny. Okay, let's see. Oh, we already talked the webcam scene. There was a question on gender dynamics and consent.
Well, we already know what we're going to say about that.
Yes. Okay, here's one. Beyond the pursuit of sex, how does the movie depict the importance of friendship, particularly within the males in the movie? Are these friendships portrayed as genuine or solely based on shared goals? It's really Aren't you glad I went and found these? But I think in layman's terms, it's just saying, like, is this, like, I don't know, like, I get a warm, fuzzy feeling when they're all, like, talking about, not necessarily the fact,
no,
but,
I
like,
get it.
later where they're kind of following up with each
Yeah.
other, or when Kevin's like, oh, she keeps saying she loves me, and they're like, oh, you should say it back, like, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Or this whole trope of, like, Oz wants to sing at the jazz concert, but he's got to. I'm like, wasn't that in High School Musical too? Like around the same time, a little later, but
No,
like
it's later.
Yeah. But still, this like basketball player has to leave the basketball game to come
and it was
sing,
in Glee later, you know.
Yeah, but like they're all doing their best to like help make it happen for him.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I like anything that shows. I don't know if it's a vulnerability, but that men can have these nuanced emotions as they relate to friends, and I don't know. I just like seeing that in media.
Yeah. I love the scene where they run to go watch him.
Yes.
And then they stand up and they're like, yeah, you fucking rule. They're like at the chorus concert. I love that.
I love that part too.
Oh my God.
And the funniest line that I'm sure I heard back when I watched it forever ago, but made me laugh this time. They're talking to Oz and they're like, why are you in there? He's like, jazz girls or jazz
Untapped.
chorus girls are hot. Jazz chorus girls are hot. And I was like, oh my God.
And there's like
funny.
3.
Yeah, there's like 3. They're all hot. All 3 of them.
But I mean, he's not wrong.
He's not wrong. He's not wrong.
There's not a lot of straight men in there.
No. So he was smart. Okay, let's see if there were any others of these.
Oh, speaking of parents, this was the movie when the word MILF took off.
I totally forgot about that.
Yes, because Troy's like, no, it wasn't. I said, yeah, this was 1999. Mm-hmm. This was when the word MILF was everywhere and has remained to this day.
And it was Finch. Because don't we think of
the kids the kids in the hall say it when they see a picture of his mom. That's what it is. They're like, and the one guy. They're like kissing their picture.
Yes.
They're going, MILF, MILF, MILF.
Oh my God. And Jennifer Coolidge, I didn't even put her.
Oh my God! But you know what? This movie, she wasn't her full Jennifer Coolidge yet. In this movie,
I noticed that too.
She is in the other ones, but
she was like full on like sex pot.
Yeah.
But also like not as quirky.
Yeah.
As we're used to her being now.
I know. Yeah.
So yeah, but then. How do we feel about that scene? The Mrs. Robinson kind of.
Well, I felt weird, but then I was like, well, he's 18.
Yes.
I mean, it's still. But he's 18 and legal.
Yeah. And they also made him kind of the most mature of the guys. Like, it wasn't. I don't know.
Because she goes, aged 18 years. Like, I like him.
Oh, my gosh.
I don't understand that whole dynamic. I don't know. I mean, I would never want anything to do with an 18-year-old child.
Or anyone in their 20s.
Oh, period. God, same. Yeah, no. I mean, I'm married anyway. And y'all know that I'm a monogamist to the death.
You are.
I know. I am. I'm sorry. It's just the way I am.
You should be sorry.
I know. I should be. I don't care. It's just the way I'm made. Yeah, listen. It's okay. And hopefully my husband remains that way too, or we'll have some problems.
No, y'all are 2 peas in a pod.
Also, we're old and tired, and that just seems like a lot of work.
That's really what it comes down to, honestly.
Katie's like, I might not be for monogamy, except I'm tired.
That makes me for it, because I am already married to a person, and I am just happy to remain thus. And not change anything ever.
But like, seriously, every time I see those things, like in movies and stuff with this older woman and this younger, I'm like, what is the allure? I don't get it.
Yeah. And for some women, there is an allure for that.
I know. I just mean me personally.
Demi Moore was like that for a while too. Remember when she dated Ashton Kutcher and he was like 20 years younger than her at the time they dated?
I don't remember.
And then she dated somebody else super young. And I feel like she's dating someone young now,
too. I get why they do it. But also, I don't personally get it. Like, I get why they say. But, I do not have the time nor energy to invest in relaying information to you that you need to know.
Also that.
So you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Because you remember those days?
I would not revisit them.
God.
Not in that
Clueless.
aspect, no. Myself included.
Oh, that I know.
I would not want to
I think I would just laugh and be like, what do you think this is? No. Because speaking of that, let's talk about that book.
Oh, yes. The book, and that was Casey Affleck.
Yes.
The older brother.
I forgot he was in that.
Yes. I love his voice.
I know.
Too.
He's got such a great voice.
Such a good voice.
I was like,
the tongue tornado.
I said, I wish boys had that book back in the day.
And then when you hear that this is like based on the writer's,
I know.
You wonder which was the pie true? Is the book true? Is it I don't know.
I doubt they had a book they hid in the library, but maybe.
No, maybe they just had a book in general.
But I just thought that was funny. And he's like, hold on. And he had brought the book with him.
To her house.
But you know what? Props to Kevin. Because he figured it out. I got to say, I'm glad they put that in there. Mm-hmm. Because as much problematic other stuff there is, I love how Natasha Lyonne was like, you got to give her what she's never had. And he's like, oh, I think she has. And she was like, no. No.
I loved her character. Her character reminded me of, we talked about this with Porky's, Wendy and Porky's.
Yeah.
How there's the one, I mean, I will say the females in general were very sex positive in the way they spoke and stuff. So that was great. But she was reminding me of the Wendy who's just gonna say what it is.
Yeah. But it made me giggle too, where she's like, you never double clicked your mouse.
I know. I forgot about that part until I watched it and I was like, oh, there it is. There it is.
Oh, but
that was good. Those were all the discussion questions. So
those were very deep.
I know. I'm glad I brought those.
I'm trying to see if I had.
I think I have anything else. Oh, I said, these vocal jazz girls are hot. I wrote down the quote. The opening scene when he's talking about watching The Little Mermaid.
Yeah.
And Oz is like, it's a cartoon. He's like, Ariel's hot.
Yeah. Listen, everybody thought Aladdin was hot too.
That's true.
And there's a debate out there on the internet.
There is.
About the fox and Robin Hood.
What?
Listen, everybody had a crush on the fox, even though he's a fox, even though that's weird. Telling you, it's a whole thing. Look it up.
Isn't the fox Robin Hood?
Yeah.
He is Robin Hood.
What'd I say?
You just said the fox and Robin Hood.
Oh, yes, he is Robin Hood.
I was thinking of, because I can see in my brain. I was like, wait, yeah, okay.
It was very confusing for a lot of us.
I can't say I ever felt
Look,
that way.
I am not alone in this. I had a whole conversation with other people.
I believe it.
I know.
I'll have to look into
but
it.
Anyway, yeah, cartoon characters are your first exposure to, oh, that's kind of cute. And don't tell me there weren't boys out there and girls crushing on Jasmine too.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah, speaking of Aladdin.
100%. And Ariel. I mean, that's what made his content kind of funny. Because Ariel's hot. It's yeah, she kind of is.
She's a cartoon. He's like, so.
So.
Oh, let's talk about Shipbreak.
Yes.
The funny thing was, I mean, nobody, Kaden, Cooper, me, Troy, none of us like to poop in public. Okay. But some of us will just make do if you have to go.
If you have to.
Okay. We've had a whole conversation about that too. Sitting in a hotel. Listen, I don't know why people get embarrassed about poop. It's the dumbest thing I ever heard. But Kaden, the reason I start with him is because he told me horror stories of shit people do in the high school when you're pooping in the boys' bathroom.
Okay. Well,
that does not happen.
You don't want to.
He said they will turn lights off and lock the door and throw shit at you. I'm like, you're just pooping.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Oh my gosh. I would be traumatized.
Right?
Any of that happened to me while I was pooping.
I mean, everybody prefers to poop in the comfort of their home. But my theory is if you gotta go, you gotta go. Big deal. So then all of a sudden, he's ostracized at school because he pooped. That's the dumbest thing I ever heard of. Because he had diarrhea. And everybody's like, oh my God. Remember?
Oh, you're talking about Shipwreck now.
Yes. No, I'm talking about the movie.
You're really going in on.
No.
Okay. So now we've moved from what
I was just saying,
his high school.
Sorry, I was just saying an example of nobody likes to poop at school.
This makes
okay?
More sense. Okay.
But Shipwreck all of a sudden is ostracized.
Are you saying shipbreak?
That's what they call him.
Shipbrick.
No, honey, it's Shipbreak. Because he leaves.
Why did I think they said that?
Why would they call him shit brick?
I always just thought because it was a lot. I don't
Oh
know.
my god!
Shit break?
Yeah, because he leaves. He
All right, I'll
leaves
take it
school. You really don't. You really think it's shit brick to where you're googling it?
I literally
I
watched it.
cannot. It's shit break because he takes a break to go home to shit.
Okay, this does say shit brick American Pie. But
It's
let's just
shit
look.
break.
I don't know.
It
It's
says
coming
shit
up as
break.
both.
All right. Are we gonna both Google?
Because he's shitting a brick. I'm
No,
telling you.
it's because he goes home to poop.
Okay, let's see.
Finch. Hold on.
Finch.
But this is hilarious.
Oh my goodness. What do they call Finch in American Pie?
Shit break. Yeah.
That's
It's a
funny.
remembered nickname for the character Paul Finch from the movie American Pie.
No, this says, is it shit brick or shit break? That's really funny. On Google Groups. There's a Google group.
I've never
this.
heard anybody call it shit brick. I swear to God. Yes, shit break. It's in Urban Dictionary. It's in American. Yeah, his nickname was shit break, not shit brick.
This is so funny. This guy on Google says, in American Pie, what does Stifler refer to Finch as? Is it shit brick or shit break? I can't get a straight answer from anyone. I'm pretty sure he clearly states shit brick.
It's in, yeah, it's shit break, honey. It is. I just look.
At least it's not just me.
I have honestly, swear to God, never heard anybody in my life.
How many years is this going?
You have
on
mascara
now?
going all
Oh my God, I cannot.
Okay, listeners, we're gonna have to do a socials clip of this because we need to know what you thought it was.
Yes, well, I guess we know now what the answer is, but what did you think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I've
hysterical.
That I need to listen again to that scene then.
I mean, I can understand how you might hear it
wrong.
because break and brick sound a lot alike.
Yeah.
But I mean, yes, because he leaves school to take a shit break.
Okay.
Not to shit bricks.
Okay. I don't know.
That's because Stifler, he's like, hey, shit break.
I thought he said, hey, shit brick.
I don't even remember.
Kidding. I really thought this was the case. Okay.
Watch, we're gonna have a lot of people think it was that too. I've never heard
debating it. So
I've never heard anybody think that. That's so crazy and funny.
Oh, that's funny.
Look, we learn new things about everything every day.
Oh, we do.
I wrote I just thought it was sad that he was ostracized for having diarrhea.
I totally agree.
And that wouldn't happen. Like
relatable because everyone's felt like maybe people would give them a hard time for that.
But that's so dumb to me.
I'm not saying
but yeah.
it's right, but I think it is like people worry about that.
Because like I just said, the reason why I said something about Caden is because there's a valid reason for not wanting to poop at school. When people turn the lights off and throw shit at you. Not shit, but throw.
You're in a vulnerable position.
Yeah.
Obviously. So that's people could take advantage of that, I guess.
And I guess girls don't really do that. Maybe they do. I don't know, because we got a lot of business that happens in a bathroom that we got to deal with.
Look, I feel like women are all business in the bathroom.
I know.
They're like, I get in there, gotta pee, gotta poop, gotta
deal with all this bullshit.
Yeah. Fix my mascara because I've been laughing too hard. Gotta get back to whatever I was doing.
Gotta shit a brick.
Eye. Yeah. Or take a break. I don't know. I cannot believe this. I swear.
Text Brant and ask him what he thinks it is.
Okay.
He won't answer right away. Just curious.
What is his
nickname?
Yeah, what is Stifler's?
Yeah, just text him right away. I wish we had a live stream right now because then we could have people live answer. Okay, well, while you're doing that, last thing, what do you think? We already talked about this a little bit about the mom, Stifler's mom, and shit break. But you know they keep on having it ongoing in other movies
throughout, right?
I don't remember what ends up happening to it.
Because I definitely know they see each other at the wedding, I think. And then the summer one, I remember a lot about these.
I know.
The summer one, don't they stay at Stifler's house? Or it's like his lake house or something. And she ends up showing up there or something. Yeah.
So we think it's not that big a deal because he's legal.
I guess. I mean, yes. But like legal's not.
But like, right. Okay, like listen, I'm thinking of my child's friends that come into my home.
Yeah.
They still are children to me.
Well, that's what I mean.
Like they are children.
Like arbitrarily being like, oh, your birthday says this. It's still. But again, that's another one where
I know
it's not portrayed as predatory. And he seems so okay with it, which we've talked about this in our Dawson's Creek episodes with Pacey, that they try to make him seem so okay to like make us feel okay, and we don't like that.
I mean, the difference is though, Pacey was 15.
Brand said the Stiffmeister.
What?
Because I said, what's his nickname in American Pie?
Not Stifler.
Oh, shit. Wrong way. Okay. Sorry. What is Finch's? That was so stupid.
I was like, what? You said Stifler's nickname? Oh my God. Oh my God. Hilarious.
He's going to be like,
what are you even talking about? Oh my God. Let's see. Okay, the bubbles are going, guys. Bated breath to see if it's a family trait on shitting bricks.
He really likes, like, he would have watched this movie with me.
Yeah.
Had we planned it out better. But, because look, he Stiffmeister. Oh, and then Stifler called him shit prick.
That is the best.
Shit prick. Okay, so we have a third contender for what he was calling him. Look, I watched it with the captions on too. And normally that's when I notice stuff.
Oh.
Okay, well.
Oh.
That's really funny.
Oh my God. Now I'm sweating. Again. I did leave my hair down this whole episode.
You did, but the laughter just.
Oh, but now I'm sweating.
It overflows.
Okay, so what's your fine? We've been ranking everything. What's your stars?
I probably a 4.
I said 4 too.
I think
look at that. We're agreeing.
I think nostalgia covers some sins in this one for me that maybe it shouldn't.
I know,
but it does, and it holds and even the stuff that's genuinely not problematic, that's just funny, is still so funny.
I know,
and I loved all the different like the way they round out each character, including the women. I thought they did a good job of that, and the parents. You know, the parents that are featured at least. I really thought, I really liked it.
Yeah.
I give it a 4.
Me too.
All right. Well, listeners, let us know what you think about American Pie and this whole
debate
situation.
Shit break or shit brick or shit prick, apparently.
Apparently. That's the third option.
Shit prick.
I love it. But see, that sounds more like brick than break. I tell you.
I swear I've never heard anyone talk about it and say shit brick.
I cannot wait to hear from listeners. And listeners,
I can't
if
either.
you have a thought on this, you have to tell us.
Oh, yeah.
Like, if you're just sitting there 100%. Thinking, oh, no, I agree with Katie.
No, you got to tell us.
You got to tell me. That, or be like, Katie, you're silly. Why would you ever think that for 26 years? Anyway, okay.
All right.
Well, thanks for listening. And be sure you rate us wherever you get your podcast. If you're watching on YouTube, Dani has one of our merch shirts on.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a post about it right now on our stories.
Okay, good. And you can get your own merch there. And I have a shirt too. I'm gonna wear next time.
So, I think I'm gonna order the same one she has.
Yeah,
I don't really love this one. It's really long. I have a problem with tank tops because I have a short torso, and when they get too long, they like bunch up, and it's just weird. And it's just.
Yeah. That's a lot to deal with. But it's super cute. And if you don't have a short torso,
soft.
It's for you. That's what I think. I'm not wearing it. I'm in a giant sweatshirt again, but I will wear my t-shirt.
I'm gonna get one. I'm gonna get one.
Yeah. Okay. Sounds good. All right. Thanks, everybody.
Thanks, guys.
See you next time on Generation in Between.